of the United States of Biafra. I call upon her to give us an update on where we have been and how we have to continue. At this moment, I call upon Dr. ORABUEZE. Over to you, Wanyoma. Ndewo.
Thank you so much, Frankie.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for that wonderful speech. Again, I want to use this opportunity to thank you, thank Honorable Christopher for holding the ground until we're all ready to join. I want to thank Biafrans and welcome everyone to this, again, our weekly fundraising, which we do to help build our new nation for humanitarian purposes. Thank you all for coming again, leaving your own busy schedule to join us. This morning I had a meeting with the United States of Biafra prayer group, which was opened formed by our Prime Minister to continue to pray for the Biafra people. And during that session, I had some question and answer session with them. I want to use this opportunity to thank the leaders of the United States of Biafra prayer group for what they do every day. These people have been praying almost every day for the past 2 years for the success of the United States of Biafra, success of Biafra people. They've been doing it silently, and their prayer is making a lot of success, bringing a lot of success for us. So I want to thank you all. Blessing Sister Lawune and all those that were there this morning. It was a very nice session with the moderator to help clear some air on some of the concerns that Biafrans had. And I also want to thank Biafrans that called in during that session. Thank you so much. This morning I've also had some meetings with about 3 commands of the United States of Biafra in homeland, and we're able to figure out some of the ways to proceed in the full protection of the United States of Biafra territory and the people, which is a priority at this time for the government. We are moving steadily in that course, and again, I thank all the commanders that were able to meet with me this morning. Continue to do the needful. This job has been divided. You just have to do your own portion. I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, the United States of Biafra cabinet members that are working behind the scene every day to ensure that this new nation of ours is fully protected. The 40 state administrators and their commissioners that are having several meetings here and there, the county heads, it's a marathon meeting day and night. I thank you all. Just be steadfast. I don't have to be there at the meeting, but I hear everything going on. Please maintain that. The mission heads, the envisioned United States of Biafra Squad, and Biafrans, I thank you all for what you do every day to ensure that this dream continues to grow every day. I thank Biafrans and friends of Biafrans that are gathered here today, as we all are fully aware The destruction of Nigeria is non-stop. It's only a cascade. No one can stop that. The dissolution of that entity is currently ongoing. The United States of America Congress has labeled Nigeria as the most deadliest country in the world for Christians to exist. The most deadliest country in the world for Christians to exist. The exit of the United States of Biafra people on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland from that enclave called Nigeria is fully justified. Not just by the United States of America Congress, but by most world leaders. They have fully confirmed that you cannot live in the same place with somebody who is going to kill you. You must run for your dear life. That was exactly what the 80 million Biafrans that gathered over in Finland between November 29th and December the 3rd declared their independence from the Nigerian state. We redeclared the Republic of Biafra, which was a nation between 1967 and 1970, in the name and title of the United States of Biafra. Over 50 million Biafrans, through a self-referendum, physically at home and online, voted to exit Nigeria. Over 500 appended their signature to the declaration document in Finland after about 1,500 Biafrans gathered in Finland on November 29, 2024. That declaration of the people to exit Nigeria and be their own and rule their own and be in charge of their own country and be in charge of their own people. That declaration that happened on November 29, 2024 is sacrosanct. That declaration of the people is binding, is legal. No one can stop that. No country can tamper with that. No individual can tamper with that. It is our legal right. It is our self-determination to choose those that are going to lead our country, those that are going to move our people, and how that is going to happen. That was exactly what we did in Latin Finland on November 29, 2024. The United States of Biafra government is not begging anyone, any organization, any group to give us our independence. We already got it. We are going to protect it using every legal means available to our people. The distractions by the Nigerian state using some Biafrans to derail or tamper with this declaration, this freedom we already got. We are going to stop all of them on their track. The distraction by the Nigerian state to continue to use Biafrans to disturb what we are doing must stop. That must stop. We have declared our independence, which our Onyedu Nnamdi Kanu wanted, which our Prime Minister wanted. There is only one government, only one nation, the United States of Biafra, which was declared on November 29, 2024 in Latin Finland, currently under the leadership of my humble self, Dr. ORABUEZE, and the United States of Biafra cabinet, and the 40 state governors, and the envisioned elite squad of the United States of Biafra, headed by General Robert and the commissioners in Homeland and the stakeholders and the mission heads. This is the only government that are currently protecting the 80 million Biafrans scattered all over the world. Anything outside this is not only fraudulent, but is a deceit by the Nigerian state to make sure that this beautiful nation, which we got, does not stand. And we, the Biafran people, will make sure we destroy any element being used by the Nigerian state to tamper with this freedom, regardless of who you are. I am open for negotiation to make this movement as peaceful as possible at this stage on both sides. Biafrans, thousands of Biafrans in homeless are taking over their state. We have 40 states in the United States of Biafra. Each of the states has 15 counties. Each of the counties have 5 districts, and each of the districts have 3 wards. That is the structure of the United States of Biafra. Biafrans are taking over their homeland in different market squares, in different churches, in different open spaces, in different groups. Biafrans are taking over their land. It is their right to take over their land from the Nigeria terrorist state. It's important to know that the Nigerian state reintegrates and rehabilitates non-terrorists into the country, recruit them into the military and the police, ship them to come to different states where the people do not want to cohabit with terrorists. The United States of Biafra government have this clear mandate to ensure every element of Nigeria in the 40 states of Biafra land is removed. We will continue to remove them. We will continue to do that at our own time, at our own space, and the way Biafrans deem fit. Nigeria state is not welcome in Biafra land. As we speak, Nigeria is currently occupying, forcefully occupying, illegally occupying a sovereign nation of the United States of Biafra. We will make sure Nigeria leaves every nook and cranny of the 40 states of the United States of Biafra. I want to use this opportunity to tell these agents and distractors paid by the Nigerian state that are causing confusion to innocent Biafrans in homeland to stop. They must stop. Stop exposing our young men and women to danger from the Nigerian state. You must stop. You must stop. There is only one nation, the United States of Biafra. If you do not, or you're not in line with that, it's unfortunate. We cannot help you. But you must stop exposing our innocent men and women to the Nigeria state. You must stop those killings. You must stop enabling the Nigerian state. Biafrans have already delegitimized Nigeria and legitimized the United States of Biafra government. Whether you agree on a new nation or not, my guidance, my talk to you this morning is you must stop the distractions that some of you are creating. You must stop using Biafras in homeland to disrupt what we are doing. You must stop using them to disrupt this new nation and their leaders. Just as some of you came out to use them a few weeks ago to cancel the voluntary Monday sit at home, which over 80 million Biafrans have agreed to be part of until those 4 conditions are met. You use them to try to stop the voluntary Monday sit at home, which Biafrans have resolved to continue to do until no single element of Nigeria's state is in Biafra land. Those of you that are using this innocent Biafrans in homeland, those of you that are being paid by the Nigerian state to continue this destruction, you must stop. You must stop. Because you're not going to win this battle against the 80 million Biafrans. We've already declared that declaration must be respected. You plotted to use these guys to stop the Monday sit at home. They tested the waters and they've discovered they have no power. The power lies with the United States of Biafra government. We cancelled that which they cancelled, and Biafras listened to us. And Biafrans have peacefully continued their voluntary Monday sit at home. Those of you that the legitimized Governor Charles Soludo and Nigeria State Tinubu have locked up their stores in Biafra territory, you must go ahead and open your stores. You must go ahead, peacefully open your stores and start engaging in your daily business activities. The Nigerian state has no reason, no power to lock up your stores. You have the right to open your stores at your own convenient time. Nobody else will do that for you. You must go ahead, remove if there are tapes and lines they put in your stores. Take them out, open your stores, and move into your stores. Record every step any of the terrorists or any of the legitimized governors carried out. Send it to us. Only you can do that. If you don't do that, you will remain slaves to the legitimized terrorist state of Nigeria. Again, those that are causing confusion, claiming they are fighting for Biafra, you must stop your distractions. Now, you've noticed that the voluntary Monday sit at home is a wish of the people. No one can stop that. Now, the next thing you come around using these same people is to call Donald Trump to come and conduct a referendum for you. And this is some of the words the Nigerian state, the legitimized governors, now they see they're fairly bad the minute they are talking about referendum. And I ask those people who are engineering these people, were they not here when our Prime Minister, Biafra people conducted a self-referendum where over 50 million Biafrans voted at home and abroad to exit Nigeria? Or didn't you ever believe in that process? Or were you just pretending to be following Prime Minister Simon Ekpa? But you don't know what he was doing. You are calling for self-referendum. You're calling for referendum. Nigeria state is now telling you to call for referendum. No referendum will be done by anyone, any country, any individual for the Biafra people. The United States of Biafra, the 80 million Biafrans have already conducted their self-referendum, which was approved by organizations like the OEAX country will conduct any referendum or self-referendum for the Biafra people. We have conducted our self-referendum, which has been accepted by 80 million Biafrans. No other referendum will be conducted by any individual group or organization or country for the Biafra people. So those of you that are being used by the Nigerian state, you must stop. You must stop. Distractors such as Dr. Fong, Solomon Mpocha, Ezra Modunobi, Onyami, who go 247, the fallback group, fall in, fall out, all of them, they must stop their distractions. Must. These people do not represent Biafra people in any form. These are the paid agents of the Nigerian government to distract and disrupt what we are doing. But Biafrans will stop you by your track. The criminal DOS, the IPOB organization that went to Finland to witness against our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. All these organizations that have been taken over by the Nigerian DSS, you must stop. You must stop that criminality. You must stop it. Biafrans will stop. Those of you that claim you went to Nigeria and you moved around different countries, you were wearing Nigerian Biafra or military uniform. You were moving from place to place, and you were talking with the Nigerian state on what to do. All these distractions, we've seen these distractions in the past. You must stop. You must stop your distraction. Those of you in homeland that are associating yourself with these criminals, these criminal elements of the Nigerian state, you must stop. They will do you in. They will pretend they're coming to your camps and all that, talking to you. They are the one that will bring the Nigerian state to destroy you. Disassociate yourself from them immediately to save your own lives. The choice is yours. Last week, the United States of Biafra people were able to submit our documents to The Hague in Netherlands, thanks to the Foreign Affairs Department and thanks to Honorable Marchia and your team, Apostle Steve. We truly appreciate. It was a wonderful moment to see you all carry out this national task on behalf of the United States of Biafra people. Continue to do that. Thank you so much for what you did. We've opened up the expanded cabinet for the United States of Biafra people. And this expanded cabinet involves the United States of Biafra cabinet members, the 40 state governors, the mission heads, the state administrators in the United States of America and Canada, the Envision Elite Squad, some of them. This expanded United States of Biafra cabinet, we will continue to work closely towards using the United States of Biafra Constitution to help us move into the structure in our homeland. They'll be meeting every now and then but more importantly, to ensure that everyone is on the same page with the distractions that are being paraded, with the distractions coming up from these so-called Biafrans that are paid by the legitimized Nigerian governors to continue to distract what we're doing. We are going to be having this expanded cabinet to ensure that the stand of the government is made clear to them. And that information is also passed to those under them. It's very important that we drive the government messages closer to the people. We've also seen the plot by the paid agent of the Ohanese Igbo, the delegitimized governors, to continue to distract what we are doing, using some Biafrans. We will continue to monitor them. Plot by the paid agent of. We'll continue to monitor their lives, and we are going to see how they are going to end up. The only thing I tell them is, before you come out to start fighting Dr. ORABUEZE, you must go and do some homework and find out where those that have fought Dr. ORABUEZE in the past, how they ended up. That's all I have to tell you. I'm not going to stop people from just propagating lies. The ones that came out to lie to the few people that are following him, that pharmacist Diana and Dr. ORABUEZE is trying to work against the Prime Minister. And Biafrans have been requesting for evidence from these mediocres that are parading everywhere, trying to distract what we are doing. So it's also left for Biafrans, those that have the time, to demand evidence from these criminal elements of the Nigerian state that are planted here and there to distract what we're doing. We're not going to be distracted. We've said this so many times, because that's what they are paid to do. So our friends and allies, the only leadership for the whole 80 million Biafrans is the United States of Biafra. And if you want to know more about our government, you can go to our official website, which is the United States of Biafra.org. One word, www.unitedstatesofbiafra.org. When you go there, you are going to see all the different cabinet members, all the policies of the government, all the things and plans and whatever the government is doing. That is the only official website at this time where anyone can get any information about the Biafra people, the 80 million Biafra people. So, Biafra, do not be deceived, do not be carried away by these nonchalant people, these mediocres that have nothing to offer to our freedom except chaos. Chaos, that's all they bring in. Chaos, lies, propaganda. The people that are needed in this race at this time are Biafrans with tough skin. When you didn't know, they kind of said it. Those who were born for this journey. Those who cannot be distracted by the propaganda. Those who cannot be distracted by the confusion being created by these criminal elements. Those are the people needed at this time. And thank God we have thousands of them in the United States of Biafra government at this time. These things you see them do, that is what some of them have been doing for the past 10 years. That's why Biafra never came. But this time, know that their cups are full. No matter what they say, no matter how they come, our target is very, very clear. Our target is the continued destruction of the Nigerian state and their government and their politicians. Anything outside these from these mediocres, please do not pay any attention to them. Again, I want to let the world know Nigeria is currently occupying a foreign land, which is the United States of Biafra land. We will continue to use everything within our power legally to remove Nigeria from our land. The earlier we do that, the better. Nigeria must leave Biafra territory. We will make them leave Biafra territory. But the earlier we have that peaceful discussion, the better it's going to be for everyone on both sides. Again, I thank Biafrans. Let's continue to donate this money. We need the funds to continue to help thousands of innocent Biafrans that are locked up in different jails across Nigeria by the Nigeria terrorist state. These are breadwinners of their homes. Several reports have come out to tell us how the Nigerian state continue to forcefully remove, to kill innocent indigenous Biafrans. Both the one they kill at the Tiger base, the one they kill inside the Nigerian DSS, the one they kill inside the Nigerian police station, the one they kill inside the Nigerian military barracks. That is why anything Nigeria in the 40 states of Biafra must be destroyed. It must crumble. We Biafrans, we are already in the process of rebuilding our new nation. No activity of the Nigerian state is allowed in any Biafra territory. The voluntary when they sit at home continues until those four points are met. This is the wish of the people. This is the will of the people. That was why we gathered in Finland to declare our independence on 29 November 2024. The people have spoken. That must be respected. That must be respected. Biafra markets, you must go up, open your stores from Tuesdays to Sundays. Open your markets. If Tinubu and Christopher Musa and Charles Saluda, the legitimized governors, send the legitimized military terrorists with guns and ammunition in the peaceful marketplaces, record those, take the pictures and send it to me. Send it to the United States of Biafra cabinet members. Send it to the 40 state governors. We know what to do with it. But you must go and open your shops. The Nigerian terrorist state wants you to be economically destroyed. So when you are sitting at home in different territory complaining that the legitimized governor Chasalula close your market and you are just whining like a baby, you are doing yourself a great disservice. We are the 99%. The legitimized Chasalula and his group, they are less than 1%. They will never ever survive in our land. We own the land. The agents they are using, such as the one called Egypt and all these groups, they are using to invade Biafra land. I promise you, there will be no breathing space for you and the legitimized governors and the Nigerian state. The Biafra people, we will remove you from our land. It is a promise. The land belongs to us. The resources belongs to us. We will use it to start rebuilding our nation. And again, I want to thank our legal department, our lobbies that are working from behind the scene, and our allies that are advising us accordingly. Thank you so much for what you do. And we are very, very consistent. And very soon, dear friends, we will be reaping the fruits of this journey. Thank you so much, Family, and let us go ahead with our fundraising. God bless you all, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you for that update and the briefs. You get the first hand and truth on no other place but here. Every other thing you hear, every other place is either lies, propaganda, misinformation, disinformation. It's a one chance. Be careful. That's an alert. Thank you again. You're going to have to go ahead and start our humanitarian fundraising for the building of our nation. When I talk about the building of our nation, we talk about the financial resources. It's come, we've discovered that a lot of donors are donating at the wrong sites. A couple of people, make their donation here, they announce their donation